Peace and Black Power family. Jay Arundel, aka Lioness Crown, your revolutionary, unapologetically black African host, right here at FlyNubianQueen.com, the network for melanated women like you. I am in front of Mitch the Bitch McConnell's house, and we came to get our reparations. Right? They gotta cut the check.
It's time.
Pay up.
It's time to pay.
That's right. That's right.
I will yield the floor, and hopefully you will understand what I'm saying.
Black power.
Black power.
Cut the check.
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 Get the check. Make sure y'all come in and share this video. I want y'all to like this video and share this video. This is a demonstration of black power. We have descended on Mitch the Bitch McConnell's house right here in Washington, D.C. at 617 C Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C. He made a statement that us having Barack Obama, black president, was reparations enough. We came to send a message loud and clear. That's right.
You owe us.
You stole us. You brought us. You owe us.
You brought us, you owe us. You stole us, you brought us, you owe us.
Cut the check.
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 Tell the Dems cut the check.
That's right.
Cut the check. Cut the check.
Peace to your power, sister. I got you on Fly Nubian Queen. I see that tangible 2020. Right, this is my sister right here. She's with the new Black Panther Party.
Yes, Sister Janae, new Black Panther Party, National Chief of Staff Assistant, Washington, D.C. chapter. We are in front of Mitch McConnell's house. We are demanding our reparations. We are demanding respect.
That's right.
Barack Obama being our president is not enough. So you can take that comment you said and stick it right up your butt.
And that's how it's going to ever be about when you're dealing with black people. We don't want to hear no more intersectionality. We don't want to hear no more weed. We don't want to hear no more other. We don't want to hear anything other than black people.
Black people and black power. That's right. Tangibles 2020. We came to get our tangible. Shout out to the sister, Fly Nubian Queen, Rashida Anderson, Margaret Blair, everyone else. Make sure y'all like this video and share this video. I'm in front of 617 C Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C. Black Power. I got my brother in the background. And this is Mitch the Bitch McConnell's house. Okay, this is good.
Ishmael.
All right.
Facebook, send me Kareem Ishmael and King Kareem on Instagram. Y'all holla at me.
That's right. All right. So this is Mitch McConnell's house. There was a really deplorable reparations hearing, okay, and then this idiot had the nerve to say that it was enough for us to have a black president. That was reparations enough. No, we came to get our check. We came to get our check. We're here at his house. It's dinner time. It's dinner time in Washington, D.C. right now, right?
It's time.
So, yeah, guess who's coming to dinner? Black Power's at dinner.
That's right. Reparations now. What do we want? Reparations. When do we want it?
Now.
We want
Reparations.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Reparations.
When do we want it?
Now.
How do we gonna get it?
By any means necessary.
All right. How you gonna get it?
By any means necessary.
Reparations now, or else we're gonna show up on all the
Black Power. This, I'm gonna also add that I was at a conference, a forum today on reparations led by our people, and I thought it was beautiful. A lot of people spoke. It was absolutely amazing. One thing I must do is I must shout out independently owned black news media who has been putting reparations in the interest of black people at the forefront, you know, of this movement, and really calling some people out in mainstream news media as well in politics, and putting pressure on them. And as a result of people like the brother Tariq Nasheed, as a result of people like Dr. Carl Anderson, as well as Jason Black and some other folks, you know, they've been listening and watching us on Black News Media and those brothers on Black News Media, and so that has shifted the entire conversation. And so we did see, I think it was June 19th, there was a forum that happened on Capitol Hill. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. I haven't gone publicly and given my opinion, but I guess I must do it now. There was a lot of Negro peons testifying at that hearing, and nobody talked about cutting a check or cutting us some land and giving us some resources. So we're here to get our tangibles, and we're in front of Mitch McConnell's home, this congressperson's home, at dinner time right now, 617 C Street, Northeast Washington, D.C. If you're in town, come on through. Come on through. We got family here. We have lawyers here. We have different organizations here. We have the new Black Panther Party here, and Black Power showed up at this man's house for dinner. So we're going to keep chanting Black Power. We're going to keep talking about getting our reparations, and we're also you know, we're not asking, we're demanding. We're demanding our tangibles. And for any Mickey Mouse candidate out there who thinks that they deserve the black vote without exchanging anything in return, I say no tangibles, no vote.
No,
I'm not voting for none of y'all.
No vote.
None.
No
None.
tangible, no vote.
That's right.
You will not sell us out again, ever.
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 Again.
I don't care how black you are. I don't care how light skinned you are, how mixed you are, how intersectional you are. If you don't have a black agenda, it's no black vote. And everybody needs to get on code, because, I mean, we got to stop playing games with these people.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary.
Reparations.
Reparations now.
Reparations now.
Reparations now. We're just waiting to get set up. A couple more people come on.
Right. Yeah, this is more significant. This is the man that reparations are not necessary for him because he wasn't around. He wasn't, but the fact is, he's a part of who reaps the benefit of all those who had the free labor. So yeah, it's his problem also.
This is a demonstration of black power. We're exercising our black power, our demonstration rights. Yeah, our First Amendment rights. That's right. Mitch McConnell needs to go to hell because he don't believe in reparations for black people. That's why we're here. We're here to demonstrate black power. We want tangibles. We want reparations now.
Who are you demonstrating to?
We're sending him a resounding
That's right.
reply for his white supremacist, for his white supremacist position. He's gonna be the first one. We just getting started. We're gonna warm up with him.
Get him.
We're gonna warm up with him.
You got one house. Go.
We're gonna warm up with him.
And we're gonna warm up with him, and we ended with all white supremacists.
We're gonna warm up with him.
Right.
We're going to show up on all senators' front steps. They got something to say.
Anybody who got anything to say.
Anybody who's got anything to say, we'll show up on your front step. We will find out where you live. Everybody can be touched.
That's right.
Everybody can be touched.
They think they're gonna smack over the airwaves, and that's gonna be the end of that. Please.
Not so.
Like black people gonna sit back, all black people gonna sit back and be quiet. They're crazy.
Not this time. Not this time.
Not today.
Not this time.
No black agenda, no vote. That's what I say.
That's right.
That's right.
That goes for the Dems first.
That goes for everybody.
Especially the Dems.
Black activists, we are going to start shortly at about 6 o'clock. That's the official word from Attorney Malik.
So
now we're live on Black Power Radio. Y'all can get some of your stuff in on the radio.
All right, and we live right now on Fly Nubian Queen. We're live right now on FlyNubianQueen.com, the network for melanated women like you. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. This demonstration is about to get even bigger. We're not going anywhere, and this is just going to be a new hobby, right? This is what we need to be on code doing all over the United States of America. Because if people want to play and they're not trying to discuss any tangibles for us or with us, but they expect to get the black vote, then we get to vote them out and hold these people accountable. We're not playing no games. None. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to Fly Nubian Queen on iTunes. Make sure you text the word Queens to 31996. That's Queens with an S to 31996. Make sure you tag a friend. Send it to somebody. Peace, Marcus James. All right, TIC, everybody's in the house. Thank you so much for coming in and liking and sharing. What y'all think? We just came from a day-long forum on reparations, a press conference at the National Press Center, downtown Washington, D.C. We had Dr. Leonard Jeffries, the great elder, who spoke. We had people from NCOBRA who spoke. We have black lawyers and different constitutional lawyers and all types of black lawyers and legal organizations, and people who have really been in the forefront of this movement for us to get our tangibles. People who have been in this work for a long time, people who are working in various professional levels in society, and also at the grassroots community level as well. And so, you know, I guess Mitch McConnell thought that he was going to, you know, make a statement and say he don't see what the point is for reparations or having a black president, a black Oreo cookie president like Barack Obama was reparations enough. Well, we're here at his house today at dinner time to let him know that black power says otherwise. So we got some beautiful sisters here from the new Black Panther Party. I'm about to put the camera on them and y'all can introduce. We're rolling live right now on flynubianqueen.com. Y'all look so beautiful. Y'all all black. Yes, I love it.
All right, how you doing?
Good. And what city is y'all from?
This is Sister Janae. I'm from Washington, D.C., right here at the National Chapter.
I'm Keisha Crosby. I'm the MOI for Charlotte Chapter. Koichi, Washington, D.C.
All right. And so these sisters have been out on the front line today protecting us. And I know y'all have been following this reparations debate. Y'all saw the Juneteenth stuff. What was your opinion of what happened on Capitol Hill? And
we were actually there. We were at the hearing and we listened. And you know, what's the guy's name? I don't want to call nobody's name wrong, but it was just it was a charade. It was not nothing. They had nobody that was qualified to even speak on reparations. Danny Glover was shaky. He was scared, nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. You know what he said, talking about his great grandmama being all of our great grandparents. What we learned today is 20 generations back.
Right.
We learned our ancestors was brought here in chains and enslaved. So all of us have the same story. Some of us may not know about that story or not, but those of us that do, and we have our own personal reasons why we need reparations. We are suffering now in this day, in this age, even though it was 400 years ago that the first African or whatever, even we know before that Africans was here. We know our history. We have learned our history. The history books have been opened up and unsealed. It's time to make amends for the healing that needs to be done with black people in America. It's time for reparations. It's time. If they don't do no more than get counseling for mental health for the people that are here now. You know what I'm saying? Give us mental health. Give us something tangible. Give us a reparation. Give us an even playing field so that we can say 20, 40, 50 years from now, well, we gave you this. You know what I'm saying? So you have no excuse. If you wasted your money or you wasted your opportunity to give you financial wealth for your family, that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? Then you can say we can vote how we want to vote, do what we want to do, but we want the land. We want the opportunity. We want the same opportunity that was given to everybody else that came over here illegally. Okay?
Yeah, and a lot of people who came legally after slavery was established, and everyone benefits off of anti-blackness.
If you look at your own neighborhood, it doesn't make sense that all black people are suffering from the same conditions. It is a system of white supremacy that has been in place from the time we opened up our eyes and looked at our mothers. It's been the same thing because we all going through the same problem. No matter if you're from Washington, D.C., Memphis, Tennessee, Spartanburg, South Carolina, wherever in a black neighborhood, we are all suffering from the same type of ailments. We all need jobs. We all need housing. We all need better education. You know what I'm saying? And we tired of begging for these things for our families.
Yeah. No, we're not begging. We demanding what's ours, our birthright. Actually, that's what this is about. And I don't care if it takes, you know, the next 6 months or the next 6 years or the next 600 years. But you know, our people will continue to fight for this struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Create tension because we didn't ask nicely. We have asked nicely. We have marched. We protested. We've done everything. So now we're gonna show up for dinner time at your house, and we're gonna ask you again nicely that we want, and we're gonna tell you again nicely that we want reparations, and we want it right now by any means necessary. You have to come back every day and sit on your front porch. We're gonna do that. because that's what it's going to take. And we're going to start boycotting all these companies. Like if you have money in Bank of America, Wachovia, AIG, any of these companies that benefited from slavery, get your money. Wells Fargo, we hear all that.
Aetna Insurance,
CVS, Walmart, everything. Yeah. Start pulling your money and stock out of these companies, because we about to bankrupt all their asses. They about to be shut down.
That's right.
And that's real, right there. Black power.
Black power. That's right.
Black power.
That's right.
Yeah, we sick and tired of being sick and tired, but we still got energy. You know, we have the energy to shut things down. We have the energy to mobilize and to organize and to centralize, because we're not. This isn't for the faint of heart, right? So let me know what y'all think. What y'all think? I see y'all in here heavy. There's quite a few people in here. Thank you all for liking. Thank you for sharing this video. Once again, this is Jay Arundel. I am your lioness. I am your revolutionary, unapologetically black host right here at FlyNubianQueen.com, the network for melanated women like you.
Hey, what's this bitch ass motherfucking name?
Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, we put the BMWs out front of Mitch McConnell down.
So thank you for sharing. You know, we got all types of people, you know, beeping their horns, coming down the street, showing us love. We got more legends in black news media up right now. Say hi to the people. That's Sean.
Peace, beloved. How's everybody doing? Hotel family?
Right. You on FlyNubianQueen.com. Say what's up to the people. What's going on with this movement?
Well, currently right now, as you know, this past several months, we've seen the issue of reparations being a major political issue since possibly Reconstruction. As you notice, we were denied our 40 acres and a mule.
Right.
And which that followed immediately after emancipation.
Right. We don't own the rights to that music, by the way.
No.
I just have to. We don't own the rights to that music because we don't want this video game. So go ahead, brother. Continue.
Yeah, sorry about that. That wasn't her fault. That was my fault. But you know, I've covered the reparation movement for quite some time, even before this presidential election.
Right.
Okay. I've actually had the privilege of attending the Indaba conferences going back over a decade ago that were oftentimes conducted, keynoted by Minister Louis Farrakhan. Okay, so this has been a major issue. I recommend that we all read The Case for Reparations that was edited by Dr. Conrad Worrill several years ago. It features the writings of him as well as other scholars who give estimates concerning what this country, what this nation owes us. And as Eric Williams pointed out in his book, Capitalism and Slavery, Slavery and Capitalism, European and American wealth, white wealth, was created by our slave labor. And it is impossible to mention European and U.S. wealth without mentioning the enslavement of the Black Holocaust that our ancestors endured, and many have said are still enduring.
Right. Okay. So let the people know where we are right now and what we're doing out here.
We are currently at the D.C. residence of Republican Senate Majority Leader, Republican Senate Leader Mitch McConnell out of Louisville. As you may know, over nearly 2 weeks ago, in response to him finding out about the reparations hearing that was held on July 19th by Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, he said basically that black folks don't need reparations and that our reparations was President Obama. So what he was telling you, like many white folks at that time when he was in office, that you niggas should have been proud that you got a black president. Okay, so we're here in front of his residence telling him, you know, of course I'm covering it as a journalist as well as a social commentator, so I can be opinionated. We're telling him, hell no. We're explaining to him that the wealth that he as a wealthy white man enjoy, to reiterate, comes from the hard labor of our ancestors. As they say, working can't see morning, they can't see night. So we're here to, and keep in mind now, it's not just white conservatives who oppose black folks receiving reparations. You also have to jump on liberals, white liberals as well. Malcolm X told us to be careful of white liberals who pose as our friends.
Let the people on Fly Nubian Queen know exactly why Brother Malcolm said that.
Well, Malcolm had explained, he gave the scenario of the wolf and the fox. He said that the wolf, being the conservative, has blood dripping from its jaws, and you know what the wolf is about. But the fox is sneaky, the sly fox, and he said be very careful. And we have to keep in mind, Dr. John Henry Clark had pointed out to us, when we talk about white abolitionists, the white abolitionists were the liberals of their day. Many of the white abolitionists who claimed to be on our side had actually got rich off our suffering. That's something that we don't discuss. But Dr. John Henry Clark, he goes into that, and also Dr. Greg Carr, he can definitely go into that.
Oh
more.
yeah, I saw the homie Dr. Greg Carr today. Actually, he showed up at the forum.
Yeah, Howard University African American Studies chair.
Absolutely, I need y'all to go and look up Dr. Greg Carr. Look up Dr. Greg Carr. I'll probably do something with him coming up very, very soon. He and I were discussing today. But we got a lot of work to do, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all up for the task? We up for the task?
I know I am, Queen.
All right. Cool. So listen, this is also about policy, right? So we know that HR 40 is what was being discussed. I learned today from the elder sister from Cobra that bill is, the classification of that bill has changed, and so now it's supposed to be in a phase where they're talking about like implementation, although like they were talking about like forming a study, and I know like sometimes within the democratic process you have to like have a study.
Well, that's what it was initially. It was a study, which is why it actually got initially criticism from a lot of reparations activists, that it was only a study. It wasn't talking about implementing it. But keep in mind, Senator Booker out of New Jersey, presidential candidate, he's introducing,
Cory Booker?
Yeah, Cory Booker. He's introducing it to the Senate side, and I believe it includes that in it as well.
Okay.
The phase, actually implementation.
Right, and I know you're from...
What? Oh, I'm from New Jersey.
Jersey, right? So I was not impressed at all, and y'all can just let me know. Give me some fire if you were not impressed with Cory Booker's testimony on Juneteenth at that reparations hearing, which I think.
Well, beloved, keep in mind, and I said this actually 2 weeks ago as I covered the reparations hearing, they only invited, quote, safe Negroes, with the exception, my girl, part my language, while I love black women, was Dr. Julia Malveaux.
Yeah.
She got up there and straight ripped it. She wasn't holding no punches, and I said, they're still saying, who invited her? And I'm quite sure, Sheila Jackson Lee had invited her because, they're friends, and, she has that CBC connection. But Dr. Julia Malveaux, she got up there and straight up said that reparations doesn't just include our enslavement. It includes the destruction of our black empires by racist white folks. And she said that she's spoken about often, and she said it there, economic envy.
Right. Oh, I'm seeing some flames on here. That means people are saying they were not impressed with what Cory Booker said. He got on there talking about black on black crime in New Jersey and the projects. And nothing to do with reparations, nothing to do with cutting a check. We talking about the money, right? So he was a safe Negro, or Negro-pean, as I would say.
And I said, why didn't they invite Claude Anderson? Why didn't they invite Minister Farrakhan, Minister Cyrus Muhammad? Why didn't they invite the man that I work with, John Cheeks, who's over the DC Recovery Act? Okay, he's actually written a law detailing, as he spoke today at our press conference, how payments can be given out. What entails reparations, what entails compensation, monetary, properties, education, okay?
Tell us a little bit, and I'm going to let you go because I know you have to do your own coverage.
Yes,
but let us know about the DC Recovery Act.
Well, the DC Recovery Act, I would say it's an upgraded form of reparations, okay? In the Recovery Act, we don't use the term reparations because, as Mr. Cheek stated today, reparations it gives off in a legal connotation. In other words, the people involved would be held criminally responsible.
But they are criminals though, right?
Right, they are. But keep in mind, in terms of the language, now when you say recovery, okay, you're saying something, something that was stolen has to be recovered without anyone necessarily having to be punished for it. And also, the difference between what Mr. Cheeks and the DC Recovery Act is proposing is that our plan, taxes don't go up. You see, if reparations were given out currently, would it be expedited or given out as it's being currently introduced or proposed? All Americans, including us, would have to pay into a reparations fund.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
Right, see, and so your taxes will go up not in the millions, but in the billions. Okay, the DC Recovery Act, we're not going after taxpayers. We're going after institutions and entities, as well as some countries that took part in our slave labor. We're going after various corporations, entities, schools.
Okay, I hear you.
But we're not going after taxpayers.
But I also want, I want criminals held liable. I want all of those businesses that were named today that were deeply rooted and entrenched in and benefiting off of our bondage. I want them.
That's in the plan. But remember, Brother Malcolm was going to do that. Actually, many say that's related to his assassination, when he was going to take the United States to the World Court and to file criminal charges for their mistreatment of us.
Yeah.
Human rights violations.
I mean, The Catholic Church is guilty?
Oh, no, wait a minute. That's actually in the Recovery Act. Yes, we go after the Catholic Church.
Okay.
Because what many people don't realize, in fact, Duke University, you have black scholars, one in particular at Duke University, who escapes me right now, who have actually mentioned the Catholic Church's role in honestly in America, not just when the popes were blessing the ships. I'm talking about here in America.
Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
No,
Very important. Can you reach out to all of your comrades? We want everybody to go to 2nd and C, which is 4 blocks. Am I counting in the right direction? The low numbers go that way, right? Go through the park and go to... You pointed away from the microphone. We're going to go through the park.
Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Blind Nubian Queen. Get an announcement. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Oh, well, anybody can get it. 617 can get it, and 217 can get it. You know what I'm saying? So right now, yeah, we going on a walk, y'all. So none of them do. I voted for Obama twice. Never make a decision like that again. That's right. Shout out to you, Michael L. Daniels. Hey, Julian. All right, so I see what we're talking about. Yeah, why didn't they invite Dr. Claude Anderson? That's a good question, Allison. That's a great question. They didn't invite him to the Juneteenth charade on Capitol Hill because it would have been too real. It would have been too real. Too real. We marching to another location. We're going to another location. So if you're in the area, we're going to 217. Now we're going to 217 C Street. 217. So once we get there, I'm going to log back in. We're meeting up with some other comrades, and I'll be back. All right. This broadcast is ending, but so is global racism and white supremacy. We will have fortitude, preparedness, and collectivism to slew this beast. Until next time, family, peace and black power.